first time I was at a live hockey game and they pulled the goalie, I was like,
"Why are you doing it?"
I was like, "That's open, guys.
What are you guys doing? You fools! I'm new to this, and I see this. Yeah, because like I don't fault people when they don't know football that well. Like if you don't know ball and you're just trying to enjoy it, I get it. Because that's the problem with sports fans. Is sometimes they go too into it.
Yeah.
And they're like, you thought a cover 2 was going to stop that? And you're like, what's a cover 2?
Yeah.
Explain to me what a cover 2 is, you fuck. It's like I don't know shit about hockey. So I'm like legitimately trying to learn.
It's a hard one to learn.
It's so fun, though. It never stops.
You know what? Don't just watch it.
That's what I'm doing. I'm just
because
absorbing.
I did the same thing with the Islanders a little bit. I adopted them for like a little bit, like 10 years ago, and I was like, I'm not gonna be a psychopath about this. Dude. I'm just gonna like they played the Rangers and I was able to like I just kind of like tapped into like my Mets Yankees thing and I was like fuck the Rangers and then when they lost I was like okay whatever like I'm not gonna be an absolute fucking loser psychopath about it.
I have an unhealthy emotional connection to the San Francisco 49ers.
Absolutely, it's a mental illness.
Unhealthy like it
changes who you are.
Dude, are we recording this? Okay.
Yeah.
Fuck it, I'll tell this story. Because I don't think I'll ever fucking see this guy again. And this... So I went to the Dolphins game against the Raiders on Sunday, right? I was working in Tampa, drove to Fort Lauderdale, haven't seen McDaniel all season, wanted to kick it, got a hotel till Monday, was like, I never see the guy.
Childhood friends, by the way, for people who don't know,
my best friend, one of my oldest friend, him and my friend Byron. I got to see both of them in Florida this weekend. And that was the crew. It was like us three. They're my oldest friend, and he coaches the Dolphins. So go Fins, right? We go to the game. They win. Fuck, his wife's brother and all of his boys go to the game. Fine. They were very nice. One of them got blackout in the box, in the suite. Fine, whatever. I don't care. I'm eating edibles. I'm having a hell of a fucking time. I'm having a hell of a time. We go back to McDaniel's house. McDaniel's like chilling. Everyone's like, it's basically like a party. I felt bad for him. Like this guy's coached the game, and then he's like, there's like a party at his house.
Yeah. Fuck that.
But they're all from Chico. Like his wife's family's all from Chico, so they're all like Niners fans by proxy, and like some of them are. This dude is blacked out, and he's sitting next to me on the couch, and the Seahawks start coming back on the Niners. And I'm like, and this guy was not watching the game. All right? He was not watching the fucking game. I was sitting there and he's like trying to make small talk. I'm like, yeah. Because like the problem with the Niners this season is they cannot close out. We would be 8-2 if we could close out. So the Seahawks start coming back, and this guy's like drunk talking about water slides or some bullshit. And I'm like, yeah, bro, yeah, I got it. And then they like start coming back, and he notices McDaniel and I are locked into the game. Because McDaniel knows I'm a fucking psycho for the Niners. And so we're like watching, and he's like, up. And like Gino, you know. Yeah. This motherfucker next to me stands up, blocking the TV. And I'm like, hey, I don't know this guy. So I'm like, dude, can you move? And he's like, and his boys are like, yo, move. You're in the way of everybody. This guy's standing in front of the TV as Geno Smith runs it in to win the game. And I was like, dude, I just had to, I walked out in their backyard and just sat there by myself.
1,000-yard stare.
Because I was like, I don't know this fucking guy. I don't know what his connection to Mike's wife is, but I'm about to say some unhealthy shit to him. And then when he's like shaking my hand to leave, I gave him like dead hand. I was like, yeah, left hand. Yeah. I was like, motherfucker, I'll never see it. And some of them were like, we're going to come see you when you do that theater in San Francisco. I was like, no, you're not.
No, you're not.
No, you're not. I'm going to make sure I sell that out and you ain't getting a fucking ticket. No, fuck you. You can listen outside like a Taylor Swift concert. You ain't coming into my fucking show. Standing up when fucking the Niners are playing the Seahawks. You
people just don't get it, though. You know, like,
but that's where I'm unhealthy.
Yeah. I'm gonna say that's where
Nuggets. I'm a little healthier. I'm a little better. Giants stink, so it's all right. But like with the Bruins, I'm like, I'm just gonna enjoy this.
The thing that's hard about becoming a hockey fan later in life, and I actually think this is it's like becoming like a video gamer later in life.
Yeah,
like you don't have the hand-eye coordination.
Yeah,
like
when there's stuff that I don't get.
Your eyes.
Bro, you know what it really is.
Enough.
Aside from like football offsides in soccer and hockey. It does not translate with me.
Well, it's almost
like you just go wherever you fucking want to go. You know
the
what I
thing
mean?
I've noticed about offsides in hockey is there's like times where I'm like, wasn't that guy? But wasn't he just over the line? And then they're like, they don't call it. You're like, shut up. And you're like, well, I don't know.
Right.
I don't know.
Well, that's the worst part of like the new offsides rule in hockey too. Where like if it is close entering the zone, you're almost hoping your own team doesn't score.
So is
because
that-
you're like.
To equivalate it to football, is that like a holding call where sometimes like you can
can
almost
call it
call
every
it
time if
if
you
you
want.
wanted to? Okay.
they're-
Offsides, it's
Pretty
they're
obvious.
pretty good at it,
Yeah.
but like there's a couple of occasions like
Skate.
probably
across the line
like
or
per
whatever.
season where it's like maybe a little more often than that, but
At
it's not
NHL
super. It's not like holding.
NHL refs are the most athletic.
Oh yeah,
Bro, when
It's
they're hopping
crazy.
over the pucks and
They're
shit
like
like
going
that.
backwards, and then they do that cool little ass wiggle where they skate backwards.
Yeah,
And, they go like, and then they watch the.
And then you got to break up a fight every now and then.
Popping ass, dude. They're fucking swinging back. And
You
they're
ever
like,
think what when an ump got his job described to him after like compared
Yeah.
to other refs?
Yeah.
Where it's like, yo, can you just tell if this is a ball or strike?
Yeah, or
And
if
he's
you
like,
swing-
like from 1,000 feet away.
You're-
Like, no, you'll be right there.
Stand
Like,
90 feet, and then if he swings it, go like this.
Dude, I saw.
I don't have to skate
Yeah.
or like there
Nah,
are
that's
22
crazy.
guys running on the field.
I don't got to worry
like-
about
even-
linebackers bearing in on me.
Not just like if this comes in right here, just say yes or
I
no.
love there's always one football ref a year who like sprints down the sideline with
Love
some guy
it.
who keeps up with him.
Yeah.
Basketball, you're running like 3 miles or whatever.
Yeah, those guys are always baseball, and like now, and those umps, they're going to be computers. Are gonna
It's
take.
cooked. It's over. for
They're
them.
done.
Dude, I saw a video on Instagram the other day. I think I follow this guy. He is like a ump trainer, I guess.
Yeah.
And he hosts like down in Florida. He has like kind of like the equivalent of like a hotel conference, you know? It's one of the funniest things I've ever seen. It's like lines of guys out on the field, like they're like everybody lines up and they all like have their hands on their knees, and then he like blows a whistle and they go like, huh!
Yeah, hell yeah.
They're practicing their form. He's like moving their elbows, like, no, it's a little sloppy. You gotta. It's
There's
like
dudes.
really good.
There's dudes in their hotel room practicing their strike calls.
Yeah. No, that's not right. That's not right.
Now, come on, Marty. Yeah.